the tragic tale of John Edward Jones and Nutty Putty Cave. On November 24, 2009, what began as an exciting caving expedition for John Edward Jones with his family became a desperate struggle for survival. Trapped upside down, deep inside a 10-inch wide passage within a cave for a harrowing 27 hours, John's story is a harrowing tale of courage, determination, and tragedy. John, a 26-year-old medical student with a passion for adventure and a dream of becoming a pediatric cardiologist, hadn't been caving much since getting married and starting a family. Over the Thanksgiving holiday, John went home to visit his family. They planned a day trip with hiking adventures and a dive into Nutty Putty Cave, a treacherous cave system in the heart of the Utah desert known for its dark, winding passageways that have claimed the curiosity of countless explorers over the years. From 1999 to 2004, 6 people got stuck in Nutty Putty's panic-inducing tunnels. The 3 tightest squeezes, the Helmet Eater, the Scout Eater, and the Birth Canal, earned their ominous nicknames from these incidents. Authorities saw the dangers of Nutty Putty Cave and closed it down in 2006. 3 years later, in May 2009, the caving organization Timpanogos Grotto set up an online reservation system for Nutty Putty, allowing only one group to explore the cave system at a time. The permit required at least 2 experienced cavers per group. Fortunately for the Jones brothers, Josh and John were fit for the job. Many considered Nutty Putty a beginner's cave because many sections, like the big room and the maze, were easy to navigate. However, the final hurdle was a true test of courage and skill, a 70-foot vertical drop known as the Birth Canal. Even as cavers knew the challenges of Nutty Putty, many would still get stuck, allowing panic and fear to take over. On that fateful chilly Tuesday, the brothers, accompanied by family and friends, ventured deep into Nutty Putty Cave. The group explored a large chamber called the Big Slide. Later, John and Josh, along with 2 friends, broke off to find a more challenging passage known as the Birth Canal. John took the lead, squeezing himself through tight confines. However, John made a wrong turn and entered an unmapped section of the cave near Ed's Push. He quickly realized his mistake as he became wedged in an upside-down position at a 70-degree angle. Trapped below the ground, John's caving instincts kicked in as he tried to remain calm. But with each passing moment, hope dwindled, and the walls seemed to close around him. Realizing John's perilous situation, Josh scrambled quickly through the muddy walls, desperate to free him. Josh made several attempts to free John and prayed together, but soon realized that they would need professional help. Hours turned into an agonizing wait as John was at the cave's mercy. The downward angle placed significant stress on his body, requiring his heart to work exceptionally hard to continuously pump blood out of his brain. When Susie, a local rescue volunteer, showed up around midnight, she introduced herself and asked John how he was doing. John thanked Susie for coming but told her that he really wanted to get out. She kept him company as they waited for the bulk of the rescue team to arrive. The narrowness of the cave system made bringing tools nearly impossible, and only small, wiry, and flexible rescuers could maneuver through the tight spaces. The rescue team brainstormed ways to free John, considering lubricating the cave walls, drilling through the unyielding rock, and even using a rope pulley system. But John's upside-down position made it extremely difficult. Only one person could be with John at a time, adding to the challenge. As hours ticked by, John's physical and mental state deteriorated. The downward angle at which John was trapped made it increasingly difficult for him to breathe, and his heart battled gravity's pull. In a heartwarming moment, the rescuers managed to send down a device for John's wife to connect with him through a 2-way cable radio. Their emotional conversation provided a glimmer of comfort in this dire situation. Finally, the rescuers decided to install a pulley system anchored to the tunnel's walls with a series of climbing cams to pull John out of the hole. With 8 men working in perfect tandem, they began the challenging task of pulling him up. Each pull was met with excruciating pain, but they pushed through inch by agonizing inch. Disaster struck when the rope snapped, and a stone arch holding the rope shattered. The nearest key bolt broke off, hitting John's closest rescuer, Ryan, in the face. The entire team fell backward, and John slid deeper back into the crevice. With Ryan seriously injured and exhausted, a new rescuer took his place. The tension rose as they desperately tried to reach John again, but he was now completely unresponsive. The clock was ticking, and the odds seemed stacked against them. At 11:56 on November 25th, John was pronounced dead. The heartbreaking reality sunk in, and the rescuers were forced to leave empty-handed. Around 137 rescuers had worked tirelessly for 27 grueling hours, facing their most formidable challenge. Despite their dedication and bravery, they couldn't free John. Retrieving his body from the treacherous cave was too risky. The tragedy of Nutty Putty Cave became his eternal resting place after authorities realized that they would risk other lives if they tried to pull his body out of the cave. In the aftermath, the cave was permanently closed to the public and sealed with concrete. John's family ensured that his memory lived on with a plaque placed at the cave entrance, a testament to his life and the sacrifices made to pursue his rescue. Despite heroic rescue efforts, John's story serves as a reminder of the allure and dangers of exploring these hidden underground realms. His legacy lives on, highlighting the bravery and dedication of the rescue team and the profound impact of this tragic event on all who were involved.